Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Overman. Ramzan has finished. We are done with Eid. And this year, I did proper Ramzan. I was fasting and I was keeping up the prayer. So basically, I was keeping the Rozas. There's a difference between Rozas and fasting. Fasting is something that you do when you're just not eating for an elongated period of time, like 12 to 18 hours. You're not eating. The benefits are of mainly it's of physical health. There's a bit of spiritual value as well, but mainly it's related to physical health. On the other hand, Rozas are something that you do by refraining from things other than just eating, other than just food. You're refraining from your sexual desires as well. You're refraining from all things that are considered bad and of lower consciousness. And you're keeping up your prayer. You're praying 5 times a day, you're doing your Taraweeh, and you're praying Tahajjud, all the prayers that you can do. So that is a proper Roza. So this year, for the first time ever, I tried doing this, and I'm gonna share with you the top 5 benefits that I felt, which are talked about, but did not discuss that often. Also because the experience was through my personal experiment. So I'm gonna share with you my top 5 insights that I got. 1. It increases your base level consciousness, increases your base level awareness. We'll talk about it in detail in the video, so keep watching it till the end. Roza can help increase your peak awareness level, your peak consciousness. 3rd, it can help you with your lucid dreaming. We're gonna talk about why dreaming, why retaining your dreams, why remembering your dreams is so important. 4th, there are benefits to your physical health. 5th, it helps you control your sexual desires. And we're going to talk about why controlling your sexual desires is so important, because lust is something we don't talk about. It's one of the lower level feelings, and it can really bring you down in the lower consciousness levels. So without further ado, let's get into the details. So by the way, if you're wondering about my new appearance, so this is what I was wearing. This is what I looked like during the entire Ramadan, because I was spending most of the time at mosque in prayers and all. So I was in this attire, to really get into the mood of it, right? And so even after the month ended, even after Ramzan ended, so then there was Eid, so I was still in the shalwar kameez most of the time, and then I kind of liked this. I felt comfortable in this outlook, so I decided to keep it. Anyways, let's discuss how the Roza can help you increase your base level consciousness. During the entire fast, you are not eating anything. So, and then you remember why you are not doing this. You are holding yourself back for Allah, right? For God. So you're kind of always remembering God, right? The mighty, the force that is all powerful. It is omnipresent. It's everywhere, and it's one. So you have that on your mind constantly, right? And then when you're not eating for a long period of time, and you're not drinking anything for a long period of time, your body gets a bit weak, and it actually raises your consciousness in general. And also the energy that is mostly used to digest the food most of the time is we constantly eating, right? You have breakfast, and then after some time there's lunch, and then there's a snack, and before you know it there's dinner. You eat a heavy meal, so your body is constantly using the energy to digest it, right? To maintain that breaking down that food and giving it out to your body. So you're consuming most of your energy over there. So now the energy is free, so it can go up around your body, right? And then it can raise your general consciousness level. And the consciousness level is basically your awareness level, right? Of awareness of the moment, of yourself, of your surrounding, what it actually is. Now, how can it increase your peak level consciousness? So what is the peak level consciousness? Peak level consciousness and peak level awareness is the awareness of Allah, the One, right? Allah is everywhere. Allah is one, and Allah is everywhere. So that means if it's everywhere, it's here as well, like right here in this moment, it's here. So people talk about it, right? That's what the entire teachings of Islam is about, right? Tawheed, the oneness of Allah, the omnipresence of Allah. So that's all that we believe it, right? We believe it, but then there's a difference between believing and there's a difference between feeling it. So how can it help you? How can the Roza help you achieve that? And so you do it in one of the nights of Laylatul Qadr. You have to find it. That's why you say you have to pray. You have to do some certain types of worships to help you find that night. So your rozas are actually not complete without doing that extra ibadat, doing those extra prayers on Laylatul Qadr. So it's one of the 5 nights, right? So I can't really tell you what exactly it is. You have to do it yourself. You have to actually feel it, and you'll know when you feel it. You will know it, what it's about. The night of power, it's called. It was the night when the Quran was revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you can imagine how important this night is, and you are praying to get the gist of it, and to get the gist of awareness, to really feel what Allah is, right? And you can get it too. Now the third thing that fasting helped me and can help you is retain your dreams. Your dreams will become so vivid that they will become more real. They will feel more real than what reality feels like. And I'll tell you why dreams are so important and why you need to analyze your dreams, because dreams are a preview of your deep psyche, things that you can't see about yourself in life, or you're trying to avoid looking at them, like you're hiding from them. Dreams bring it out, and dreams are a preview of what you are gonna be facing in your afterlife. Because after you die physically, your psyche is gonna travel on to the next world, right? After the intikal, right? You say intikal means muntakil, like you go on, you transfer to the next world. So they are a preview of what's happening, what is gonna happen in the next world. Like right now, when you're alive, you have the dream, you see what's happening. If it's good, very well, you know you're on the right track, you're going to heaven, right? And then if it's a bad dream, it's obvious you're going to hell. Your psyche is not at a good place. Your consciousness level is not at a good place. So you have a chance to fix yourself. I've had bad dreams, I've had good dreams, and I have bad dreams, and whenever I get bad dreams, I get really scared, and it really like uh, puts me on track. Like there's something wrong, you need to fix it. Fourth thing. And fourth thing is your physical health. It's a no-brainer. You now there's research out there that fasting can help you. It can help promote your growth hormones. It can help you in age reversal. All that, all the good stuff. You get it fast. All the good stuff you get it by fasting. Now the fifth thing, which is really important, that fasting and keeping a roza helps you control, is your sexual desire, is your lust. Did you know that it is makruh to look at a non-mahram while you're fasting? I got to know this Ramzan only, and I tried doing it, and it did help me out. So what happens is that we usually don't consider it a bad thing if you look at a non-mahram. If you look at a beautiful guy or a beautiful girl, you look at them again. Doesn't matter if you're looking at them on screen, in real, on your phone or your TV, you're looking at them. Your brain doesn't know that it's a screen or whatever. It thinks that it is real. Your mind thinks it is real. So if you're looking at them, you get a bit attracted, and then there's some arise in maybe some sort of stimulation, right? You think nothing of it, but your mind has been stimulated. Now you're going with that stimulation, right? And then you feel like maybe you need to express that sexual energy out. So you can start looking at more things on the internet. You can start maybe looking at that beautiful girl or guy. Maybe start thinking something about them, something lewd, something sexual, and then it's going to keep on escalating, and when then you get a chance, you can actually commit adultery, you can commit zina, and there is a huge it's a huge guna, and it really pushes you down the lowest consciousness level, like the levels where animals are operating. Animals operate at a very low conscious level. They live a very physical reality. They are not conscious of God. They're not conscious of themselves. They are in a constant survival mode. So you get into that mode, a constant survival mode, and you will want to survive by any means possible. If doesn't matter, you will go to any extent for your own survival. And you're not aware of your eternal self, you're not aware of the life after. So controlling your sexual urges is very important, and and it's actually the most difficult thing to do in life. Think about it. Now, even if you're not committing adultery or zina, even if you're going to your wife, right? That's purely legal, you can do that, but you are still using a lot of energy to commit that act, to commit sexual intercourse. You using a lot of energy. Energy that is used to create a baby. It's tremendous, right? And you're not even creating a baby, you're just doing it for pleasure. So you save up that energy, and it helps you raise your consciousness. That energy goes into your body, all up into your mind, and it raises your consciousness, and it makes you aware of, it gives you more control over reality. It makes you more present. So you might say, oh, I don't need it, I'm doing well, everything is fine, everything is balanced. Hey, look around you. look at the condition of the world. We're at a brink of war. Yeah, you might say, it's not gonna happen, but people are acting crazy. People are acting crazy. People are being selfish. I mean, if I look at myself, I mean, the dreams that I've been getting, I'm not getting good signs. So I'm a bit scared, and I've become very conscious of these things. So I am just sharing my thoughts and my experience of what I felt and why it's important to keep rosas during Ramzan. And not just that, things that are said, things that are told to be done during Ramzan, you can do them throughout the whole year. You can fast, maybe not every day, maybe alternate days, maybe every Monday, every Thursday, and refrain yourself from sexual activities. It's a short-term pleasure. If you refrain yourself, you will see how the benefits and how it affects you, how living in a higher consciousness, higher awareness level is far better than temporary pleasure. Alright guys, this is it for today's episode. I hope you liked the insight. I hope to keep talking about this stuff in the future. Until then, take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.